Most people that lose money on Bybit futures don't lose because futures trading is dangerous. They lose because they set it up the wrong way from day one. So we have wrong margin mode, wrong position size, no real risk control. So even a good trade ends up blowing the account. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I trade futures on Bybit in 2026. So the same setup I use for my own trades and the same structure behind the wins you see in our Telegram channel. Now, this is not a get rich quick video. This is a control risk first futures guide. So the first thing you do is to go to the Bybit homepage. If you don't have Bybit yet, there's a link in the description. Use that to sign up. Once you're in the homepage, in the bottom menu, click on trade, then click on futures in the upper menu here because we want to trade futures and not sports. Then click on the three dots we have here, the three vertical dots, then preference. What I want to make sure is that the position mode is in hedge mode the way we have it here. If it's in one-way mode, put it on hedge mode. It allows taking long and short positions at the same time. Then the next thing we want to do is the TP and SL protection, leave it disabled, especially if you are a day trader. And if you're a swing trader, you can actually leave it on as a swing trader, but for most people, you leave it disabled. Now, the next thing is this price correction. Always leave it on. Once you have done this, go back, click on the three dots again, then come down to where we have margin mode. Currently, this is on cross margin. I want to click on it and change this to isolated margin. But honestly, the way I trade, whether cross or isolated margin, it doesn't matter because I always use my stop loss. But markets don't always behave normally. In the case of Black Swan events, we had one that happened on the 11th of October 2025. Stop losses were not triggered for those who were in a trade. And when that happens, accounts can be wiped off. So it's better you just use isolated margin so that even if that happens, what is only as risk is the amount you put into that particular trade. So let's leave it in isolated margin. For the coin you want to trade, if you click on this top, you can always see the coin you want to trade. For example, let me go to Solana. Now, what I want to do is where we have, you can see the isolated margin beside it, we have the leverage. What I would do is to move this to the maximum leverage the exchange offers. Most people don't understand this. Leverage does not increase your risk. What this does is remove leverage as a limitation to the amount of positions you can take. Your real risk is controlled by two things: position size and stop loss, not leverage. So always remember this: leverage doesn't kill your account. Bad position sizing is what kills your account. Another thing you have to do before you take a trade is, you see where I have order value. You might see another thing there, you might see cost. Click on the USDT beside it. It might be quantity or cost beside it. Then make sure it is in order by value. Mine is in order by value. Now, you can trade with order by quantity or order by cost, but I find it to be easier to trade with order by value. And I'm going to show you that if you trade this way, you're going to make less mistakes. So make sure it is in order by value. Now, our account is set up to trade. The next thing we have to do now is to go and fund this account. There are two ways to do it. One is that you click on home and click on P2P. Here, you can actually buy USDT directly with your Naira or maybe other fiat currencies you use. Or you can go back to the home page and click on assets. Then you click on deposits and deposits. So go ahead and make that crypto deposit to get ready to trade. And while I'm doing that, I want to clarify what futures trading really is. Now, when you trade futures, you are not buying or selling the actual coin. If we are trading Bitcoin, for example, we are trading the price movement. If you go long, you are seeing the price will rise. If it rises, you make money. If it falls, you lose money. If you go short, you are seeing price will fall. If it falls, you make money. If it rises, you lose money. So in futures trading, you can make money in both directions and you can also lose money in both directions. That is why risk control really matters. It's what separates the pro traders from the amateur, because your goal is simple: make more money when you're right and lose less when you are wrong. That way, even if you're right half of the time, you are still profitable. So for example, if my risk reward ratio is 1:3 and I risk $100 per trade, when I lose $100, and when I win $300. So even with 50% win rates, that is, I win 50% of the time, I am still in profit. This is a mindset you must have as a trader. Now, let's look at a real trade. This is a BTC trade, and you can see my analysis. I believe it shows that when price gets to this point, we take an entry and it goes down. If I click on this risk reward ratio 2, it's a 3.64 risk reward ratio trade. It simply means that if I risk $100 here, if I lose $100. If I win $364. So we have here the entry is 69546, exit is, stop loss is 70601, and take profit is 65071. So how do you place this trade? Again, let's say I'm risking $100. I don't enter $100 on Bybit. What I enter there is my position size. And to calculate position size, what I'm going to do is to open the FS crypto calculator, then click on crypto PS calculator. Then in the capital, so I have 1,000. If I want to risk 10%, which is 100, again, don't risk 10% of your accounts. Maximum 5%. As a matter of fact, go to 2 or even 1%. But for the purpose of this video, let's say I'm risking 10%. 10% is $100. My entry price is 69573.9. My stop loss is 7601.1. So my position size is 6,773. This is what I will put in my on Bybit. So I'm going to go to Bybit now, and see, I've already made the $1,000 deposit. Then I'm going to click on assets. Then before I can trade, if I go to my account, you will see that the money is in my funding account. I have to move this to the unified account, and I'll do that by using the transfer button here. Then I'm transferring from funding account to unified account. This is where I can trade with it. Once this is done, I go back to trade. Then under where I have Solana USDT, I have to go and select Bitcoin. This is a limit order trade, so I'm going to leave it on limit order. The price, which is my entry price, is 69573.1. I'm doing this to show you why you have to use order by value. Now, because I'm using order by value, I have to enter that position size I calculated here, which is 6773. This ensures that I'm risking $100, but I will have to make sure that I entered my stop loss and take profit. So if I click on take profit and stop loss, let's start with entering the stop loss first. Stop loss is 7601.1. You can see it shows that my PNL is minus 99.6384, which is approximately $100. When I lose approximately $100. My take profit is 65709.1. This shows that, you see, my estimated profit is 374. So I'm going to make approximately $374 when I take this trade. So once all this is done, I'll just simply click on open short position, because my trade is a short position. Once price gets to this particular price, it gets activated. So this is simply how you place trades on Bybit properly. If you want more trades like this, I share them in real time on my Telegram channel with full entries, stop loss, and take profits. And I'm also building something called Copy Me Crypto. This is an app that automates the entire process for you, so trades are copied with proper risk management. You can join the waitlist now and get free access when it's launched by going to copymecrypto.com. And if this video helps you, like it, subscribe, and most importantly, trade safe, and I'll see you in the next one.